Title: The City That Wasn't Theirs. Daniel and Marissa had only planned to stay for the weekend. The city wasn't on any travel list they had ever seen, but the road signs had pointed them there after a wrong turn somewhere past midnight. Neither of them could even remember the name of the highway anymore. All they knew was that the place looked normal. Too normal. Tall buildings, glowing street lights, people walking calmly on the sidewalks. It felt like any other city, yet something in the air made their skin feel tight, like static before a storm. "We should just stay one night," Marissa said as they pulled into a small hotel with a flickering neon sign. Daniel agreed. They were tired, and the thought of driving back in the dark didn't sound safe. The hotel clerk barely looked at them. He handed them a key without asking for ID. Room 314. The first night felt strange, but nothing happened. The second night felt longer. The third night felt like they had never arrived at all. Daniel woke up one morning and noticed something odd. Marissa looked different. Not enough to panic, not enough to scream, just enough to make him stare a second longer than usual. "You okay?" she asked. "Yeah, you just look tired," he said. She smiled, but the smile felt wrong, like she had learned it from watching someone else do it. Across the city, in a building that looked exactly like the hotel but wasn't, two figures stood in a dim room. Their bodies shimmered like heat waves. They were not human. Their forms bent and reshaped slowly, copying every detail of Daniel and Marissa, their faces, voices, even the way they blinked. "They are stable," one of the creatures said in a hollow voice. "Their life energy is strong. We can stay longer." The other creature tilted its head. "But we must replace them completely. If they realize, the bond breaks." Days turned into weeks. Daniel began noticing things he couldn't explain. Marissa would forget memories they shared. She called him by the wrong nickname once. She hated coffee suddenly, even though she drank it every morning for 10 years. At the same time, his body felt heavier. He looked in the mirror one morning and saw lines near his eyes that weren't there before. "You look older," Marissa said quietly. "You too," he replied. Neither of them laughed. The truth started to show in small cracks. One night, Daniel woke up and saw Marissa standing near the window, staring at the street. Her reflection in the glass didn't move when she did. His heart started pounding. "Marissa?" She turned slowly. For a second, just 1 second, her face shifted. Not fully, not clearly, but enough to see something underneath that wasn't human. He ran out of the room. At the same time, the real Marissa, in another part of the city, was running too. She had realized the same thing. The man she was with wasn't Daniel. He knew things Daniel